confirming here that as per your sources in the police, when the phone call was made to politician Rajesh Shah, the father of Mihir Shah, he told him, you should leave the spot and we will try to help you. So it was cover up from the word go, isn't it?
Well, of course, when we tried to talk to the police sources also, they mentioned the fact that father was in a situation that he didn't know the exact details of the accident. So when the son called his father about the accident, he said, I'll come and help you if there is any issue. He was not aware of the entire incident. When he came to Kalanagar, wherein the car broke down and the driver and Mihir Shah was present, the father tried to tow the car and take it away. However, till that time, Worli police team reached the location and then took Rajesh Shah and the driver to the police station. However, in between, the particular accused Mihir Shah left from the spot, and since then he is absconding. We are getting to know that he went to his girlfriend's place in Goregaon, and after that he went to some other location, and after that his phone was switched off, and since then he is absconding. It's been almost 60 hours. He is absconding. 10 teams of Worli police and crime branch are trying to hunt him down. They have interrogated more than 15 to 18 people is what we are coming to know. Importantly, his sister and mother is also missing in this entire case.
Okay. So as of now, Shrishti, the latest information is that even Mihir Shah's sister and Mihir Shah's mother at this point of time are not at their residence. Are they not in Mumbai? Do the police not know? Because now the teams have been formed. Lookout notices are out. Does the police have no clue about Mihir Shah's whereabouts?
Well, of course, what we are coming to know is that 10 teams are trying to hunt him down. As per the police sources, he is still in Maharashtra and they are trying to hunt him in Maharashtra itself, and they will be able to nab him down is what the police is telling us. However, they are trying to interrogate and join the pieces of entire sequence, who all were the people he met, what were the calls made by him, as well as...
Stay with us, we'll get more inside details of what happened that day. But it's the tears of Pradeep Nakhawa, the husband of Kaveri, that has numbed the entire nation. He's been crying for justice. He spoke to Times Now. Listen into what he told us.
सबसे पहले हमें ये बताइए कि क्या हुआ था संडे मॉर्निंग में, क्या देखा था आपने?
सर, रविवार की सुबह हम लोग 4 बजे मच्छी के लिए निकल गए थे। जिस टाइम पे हम लोग मच्छी खरीदने के लिए गए थे उस टाइम पे 4 बजा था। हम लोग 4 बजे गाड़ी पे बैठ के क्रॉफिट मार्केट की तरफ गए। 4 बजे से हम लोग 4:45 बजे तक मच्छी खरीदे और वहाँ से हम लोग निकल गए पेडोर रोड। पेडोर रोड से तरफ से हम लोग आ रहे थे। हजाली हम लोग पास किया और एकदम धीमी 35 की स्पीड से हम लोग गाड़ी चला रहे थे, वो भी एक किनारे से। उसी टाइम हमारे पीछे से एक गाड़ी आके जोर से धड़क गई। जोर से आवाज आया। आवाज आने के बाद हम लोग हवा में उड़ गए। हमको पता नहीं चला क्या हो गया। मैं मेरी औरत आसमान पे उड़ गए और जमीन पे उसके बोनेट पे आके गिर गए। बोनेट पे गिरने के बाद उसने जोर से ब्रेक लगाया। ब्रेक लगाने के बाद मैं लेफ्ट तरफ गिर गया और वो टायर के चक्के के नीचे आ गई। मेरे को लगा वो रुकेगा, वो रुका नहीं। उसने जैसे ऐसे हवा में गाड़ी चलाई कि जैसे टायर से धुआं आ गया। उसको ऐसा घसीट के लेके गया। मैं बोला रुको रुको रुको, वो नहीं रुका।
I begged, I pleaded, I asked him to stop, but even after my wife came under the tire, he kept dragging the car. That was 45-year-old Kaveri's husband pleading for justice. Time now for us to slip into a short commercial break, viewers, but this is the top story on Times Now. The Mumbai hit-and-run horror shocking the entire nation.